The songs I write are based on anything really, from personal stories to my friends, even things that don't have anything to do with me. I love to base it on things where people can have their own perspective on it. It's such a good way to express yourself, and if you want to let something out that you don't really know how to, like writing music is such a fun way to do it. And the more and more I started to write, the more and more I realised I just love doing it, and this is what I wanted to do as a career. I get so many influences from different stories that I hear about, and I just love how I can express stories from my friend's point of view about my point of view through writing music. Social media has been such a good way for me to share my music with people who want to listen to it, really. I set up my own Facebook page, Twitter page, YouTube account, SoundCloud, and it's just really helped me over the past year to gain followers and fans who love to listen to my music. And it's been really fun because I just love sharing my music with people and love to hear comments and feedback and things I can work on. Recording in the studio is so much fun. There's so many long hours, long days, but if it's doing something you love and love working on, then it doesn't really matter. There's been so many days where I've been in the studio from 9 till 9, but you just get home and you just feel so much happier because you've got more work done putting towards an EP or a new song or even a new cover. I think what the negatives and the low points are in the music industry is probably judgment in society, and it's become so cliched that you have to have a completely right image and the right sort of sound to get where you want to be. And I think that's what's made it quite hard whilst I've grown up in the music industry, as a career I want to do, because you think a lot of people are going to care more about your image than how you actually sound. I think choosing to do a music career is a hard path to follow because you have to really admire it, have so much passion and motivation for it, and it's really hard to get out there. It's one of those careers where you have to be in the right place at the right time. And there's lots of shows that you can go on, like X Factor, that give you a chance to be seen and known, to maybe get under the limelight for once. And there's advantages and disadvantages about those shows because sometimes you can be seen as bad or good. It's completely dependent on how society sees you in those shows. You can be depicted as something you're not in those shows. That's the only thing I see as why I wouldn't do one. But there are so many more advantages as well because you can have coaching, vocal coaching, which will help you so much more, vocally, give you such a wider range. And although there's a lot of pressure from those shows, you can learn a lot from it, and you gain so much more confidence from doing them, and you gain a lot more advice from people who've been in the music industry for ages, for years. So I think what people have to realise, and what I've realised whilst I've been doing a music career, is that it's such a hard career to follow, and there's going to be bumps along the road, there's going to be a lot of people knocking you back, and that's why you just need to have the energy and the motivation to push them back and keep on going. I chose to have a stage name because I wanted Lauran Lovelle and Lauran Hodges to be two different people, because when I'm on stage I feel like Lauran Lovelle is more confident and can show a lot more things than Lauran Hodges would when I share my music to audiences and in my performances. I want people to remember Lauran Lovelle and what they thought of me. In 5 years' time, I'd love to see myself gigging around the country more than I do now, gigging outside of the UK and just sharing my music and my influences with a lot more people than I do now. I'd also love to think that I'd be writing a lot more, and my EP will be out within then, so I just can't wait to share my music with a lot more people than I do now. 'Cause there's no one to rely on when you wanna make it big time. I know you'll be fine, don't let them hold